October 27th,
Here he
2025.
comes. Let's get...
In the open field, the soldier targeted by the drone desperately tried to escape it. He kept calling for help on the radio, but there was nowhere to run in this empty field. A Russian soldier
Should have stayed home.
in the Sumy region was detected by Ukrainian reconnaissance drones. The soldier was tracked by the drones for some time. While the soldier sat down to rest under a tree, an FPV drone launched an attack.
Kind of hard to tell.
The Russian soldier did not notice the approaching drone until the very last moment. Just as the soldier was about to raise his weapon, he became the drone's target.
Too late.
He did not survive.
Ooh, right in the groin, man.
A drone that
Wow.
managed to infiltrate the positions targeted a soldier while he
These guys just woke up. They had a rough night. And the first thing you see when you wake up is a drone 5 feet away from you. And it's over, just like that.
was asleep. In the Kursk region,
Wow.
a lone Russian soldier continued walking across an empty
Stalker.
field, unaware of the drone following him. Before long, the FPV drone launched its attack. The soldier, who noticed the incoming drone, didn't even have time to react. Ukrainian FPV drone began approaching the Russian soldier
didn't see
at
it
full
coming.
speed. The soldier noticed the drone, but for some reason did not react or did not have enough time.
I don't understand with some of these videos. It must been that the drones come in so fast that these guys actually don't have time to react, or they're just never seen a drone or don't know what it is. It just seems odd to me. Or maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
The soldier was unable to escape the attack.
Right.
This time, the Russian soldier spotted the drone chasing him and started firing at it with his weapon. Although he managed to escape the drone's first attack with a quick maneuver, the drone returned very quickly and targeted the Russian
See ya.
soldier while he was on the ground. 2 Russian soldiers were detected in the Andriivka region.
I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. These guys are not soldiers. These are just some alcoholics, slums, and bums. They got picked up from some Russian small town and told them, hey, come to the military and we'll give you money so you can drink all the booze you want. This is the soldier right here. This is the face of a Russian so-called soldier.
While he was on the ground, 2 Russian soldiers were detected in the Andriivka region by the 414th Unmanned Strike Aviation Brigade. After tracking the soldiers as they patrolled the area, an FPV drone was
See
sent
ya.
to attack them. One of the soldiers was directly targeted by the drone and didn't even have a chance
Crazy.
to escape. The second drone took off for the other soldier. Soon after, the other Russian soldier became the drone's target. But there was a striking detail. The Russian soldier was carrying a water bottle. These soldiers had gone outside to get water from the river because they were thirsty. Here's
Well.
another soldier
He won't be thirsty anymore.
targeted by a drone while sleeping. Once again, a Russian soldier hiding among the bushes became the target of a drone. Despite making a quick maneuver at the last moment, he was unable to escape. And again, another Russian soldier becomes the drone's target.
Wow.
An FPV drone pilot enters an abandoned house and finds a Russian soldier hiding inside.
Oh my God.
The Ukrainian 64th
can't
Mechanized
hide.
Infantry Battalion carried out a series of FPV drone operations targeting Russian soldiers in the Donetsk region.
Crazy.
Russian soldiers became targets of the drones every time they moved alone on the front line or sat somewhere. This shows that Russian soldiers were sent to the front line without any tactics or
No,
strategy.
nothing.
In particular, soldiers are completely helpless against drones and cannot retaliate in any way. With no place to hide on this thousands of kilometers long front line, every soldier becomes a drone target.
Yeah. Wow.
The same mistakes are being made repeatedly on the front lines, resulting in heavy losses. Reconnaissance drones belonging to Ukraine's 3rd Assault Brigade detected the location where a Russian soldier was hiding. The soldier was hiding inside an abandoned BMP armored vehicle. The drones, carrying high explosives, moved in to attack. One after another, the drones took off and began attacking the vehicle
One by
where the
one.
Russian soldier was hiding. Due to the vehicle's thick armor, multiple attacks were carried out. Eventually, the vehicle completely exploded and burned. Other Russian military vehicles in the same area were also completely neutralized by FPV drones.
So many.
In the direction of Soledar, Ukrainian forces detected and destroyed several Russian ambush drones,
Ambush drones, this is
neutralizing
scary.
a hidden threat before it could launch an attack. Ukrainian forces were actually the first to
Why would you put them on the road though? You can clearly see them. Weird.
employ the tactic of stationary FPV drones set up along roads for ambushes. However, Ukrainian soldiers are now deploying
Nice
the drones
shot.
not on roads, but among ruins and on top of exploded vehicles.
Okay, there you
You
go.
can support us by liking and commenting
Those
on
are
the video.
good
A Russian
shots.
armored vehicle hit an anti-tank mine while advancing in the direction of Siversk.
Ooh.
The explosion was so powerful that the vehicle was rendered useless, along with all the
Useless.
ammunition inside. During the night,
Yeah, it was totaled.
Ukrainian Signum Battalion launched a series of precision strikes in the Lyman direction. Using advanced fiber optic FPV drones, they targeted Russian logistic trucks, artillery positions, armored vehicles, and
Oh, they didn't see
infantry.
it coming.
Each strike was calculated, swift, accurate, and devastating, leaving the enemy with no room to recover. Although Russian forces have been trying to resist in the Lyman region for a long time, Ukrainian drones have been attacking relentlessly, causing
Good.
Russian forces to suffer heavy losses.
Good.
The toll on Russian forces is very heavy. Here's the FPV drone's next target, a Russian soldier
Molto
on a
pidar.
motorcycle. Russian soldiers were traveling by vehicle when they came under attack from an FPV drone. The soldiers tried to jump out of the vehicle at the last moment, but it was too late. A Russian FPV drone lying in wait along the route
There's
of
so many
Ukrainian
of them.
soldiers was
Zhdun.
neutralized by a Ukrainian FPV drone. A Russian military truck delivering materials for the construction
What
of
is
Russian
that? Oh my
trenches
God.
in the Donetsk region was spotted by Ukrainian forces. Shortly thereafter, an FPV drone attack was carried out on the Russian truck. The vehicle, along with the materials inside, was completely destroyed in a massive fire. Russian troops are becoming increasingly logistically vulnerable in the Donetsk region.
Looks like a bunch
If you
of
look
shells.
closely, you can see the Russian soldier
Oh, yeah.
sleeping under the tree. The soldier became the target of the FPV drone. The Russian
Crazy.
soldier, wandering alone in the field, became the drone's target. He couldn't escape. Two Russian soldiers hiding behind a pole in an attempt to conceal themselves from a drone were unsuccessful. Ukrainian
It's like playing musical chairs.
kamikaze drones repeatedly
Oh,
attacked the Russian
never mind.
soldiers. By sheer luck, the Russian soldiers managed to survive 2 drone attacks, but Ukrainian soldiers, having control of many drones, were determined not to let the Russian soldiers escape. As a result of repeated attacks, 2 Russian soldiers inevitably lost their lives. In Crimea, PRYMARY drone
What are
operators
those?
carried out a precise and devastating strike. Their drones hit a Russian BK-16 landing boat, an S-400 air defense radar,
Wow.
a P-18 Terek radar,
These are like the long distance drones.
and a Nebo-U radar, crippling key elements of Russia's coastal and
Oh
air
my god,
defense
look, there's like no really war going on over there. There's cars
network.
driving in Crimea.
These were not random attacks. They were calculated operations aimed at blinding Russian air
Good.
defense systems and crippling their ability to monitor Ukraine's movements in the Black Sea and in
Have you noticed how the Ukrainian drone operators are not attacking civilians? Yeah, take a note.
territories under Russian control.
Oh.
Ukrainian drone operators detected Russian soldiers attempting to infiltrate the city of Pokrovsk in Donetsk Oblast. Russian military groups arriving in the area to attack were bombed by Ukrainian forces. Russian soldiers attempting to take up positions in abandoned houses failed in their attempt.
Oh, that's a big one.
On the night of October 27th, Ukrainian Special
Recently.
Operations Forces carried out a precision strike on a Russian fuel and oil depot located in the Luhansk region,
Good.
which is under Russian control. The coordinated attack caused major secondary explosions and fires, significantly disrupting Russian logistics and fuel supply
Good.
in this section of the front. Ukrainian forces attacked Russian military supply lines. Russian soldiers who believed themselves to be safe in the supply zone became targets of fiber optic drones. These attacks were carried out by the Signum Drone Attack Unit, known for its attacks on supply routes. Numerous Russian infantry and military vehicles were targeted one by fiber optic drones.
Good.
Russian forces have now lost most of their Soviet-made vehicles. They will have to send more modern vehicles to the front. In the Donetsk region, near the villages of Rusin Yar and Pankivka, Russian forces launched a massive assault under the cover of rain. Around 15 armored vehicles, including a tank, advanced toward Ukrainian lines, hoping poor visibility would give them the upper hand.
No.
Across the entire front line, the war has entered a new and brutal phase. Russian forces continue to launch assaults, but their progress remains painfully slow. Each attempt to push forward is met with precise drone strikes, ambushes, and relentless surveillance from the sky. What once were open battlefields have now turned into deadly drone zones. Every trench, every vehicle, every movement is visible to Ukrainian operators watching from kilometers away. FPV and kamikaze drones strike with unmatched precision, destroying convoys, artillery units, and infantry columns before they can even reach the front. For Russian troops, this has become a war of exhaustion, a fight not just against an enemy they can see, but against machines that never sleep.
That is a good point. Now we have these buffer zones in Ukraine where there's like barely any people on either side, right? The buffer zone is, it could be 5 miles wide, it could be 10, 15, 25, 50 miles wide, and it's just the drone buffer zone where you have literally, you have Russian drones and Ukrainian drones going at each other, right? That's the new modern war we're dealing with today. You know, the Russians thought they were gonna just roll in and take the whole Ukraine in 3 days, and now it's almost 4 years, and not a whole lot has changed in the last year and a half. And so I'm really hoping, I mean, the war is over when it's over, right? But I'm hoping we're crossing our fingers. 2026 might be the year. Hopefully, if not, 2027. That's what you can hope for. You got to hope for that, and you got to hope for Volodymyr Zelensky. He's making moves as well. He's doing everything he can to get all the partners around the world to help him out, defeat their enemy, Russia. And also, Ukraine is protecting Europe. Poland knows this, Germany knows this, France, Italy, they all know if Ukraine falls, they're the next on the list. So the Europeans need to help as much as they can because it's right on their border. They need help Ukraine with everything right now. And they can. Ukraine can win. You have to help Ukraine with financial and military help. They need it. They just need it. And I think they can do it.